I heard it by accident. Or maybe not completely by accident. Because when you already feel all day that something is wrong, you start hearing even the things you wish you had not. It happened in PE class. We were supposed to have team games. Everyone was already noisy, moving benches, laughing, throwing the ball to each other. I was standing by the wall, tying my shoelace, when I heard Danya say, "Just not him." Someone laughed quietly. Then another voice, "Yeah, if he's with us, we'll definitely lose." Everything inside me dropped. I did not lift my head right away, not because I could not, but because if you do not look people in the eyes, you can still pretend you got it wrong, that you heard the wrong thing, that it was not about you. But I knew it was. There was only one him in class who was almost never picked first, me. When the teacher blew the whistle and told us to form teams, I was already standing straight, like nothing had happened, as if nothing had happened at all, as if something small but important had not just cracked inside me. Danya picked first, then Ihor, then Danya again, then Ihor again. Names flew by quickly. Everyone moved into teams. Some people were happy, some were joking, some shouted, "Come on, faster!" And I stood there. And with every new name, my face felt hotter. I already knew how it would end. It always ends the same way. They leave you for last and then pretend it happened by accident. Finally, only two of us were left, me and Marta. Then Danya made a face and said, "Fine, you take her and we'll take him." Him. Not even by name, just like some extra object. The teacher, I think, noticed nothing, or maybe he pretended not to. I walked over to their team, slowly, calmly, as if I did not care. But inside, I wanted only one thing, for this lesson to end as soon as possible. The game started. For the first few minutes, I barely touched the ball. They did not pass it to me. One time, I got open. Ihor looked right at me and passed in the other direction. The second time, Danya shouted, "Not to him!" Not loudly, but I heard it, and that was enough. At one point, the ball bounced by accident right to me. I could have passed it immediately. I could have played it safe. I could have gotten rid of it just like they were probably expecting me to. But for some reason, I did not. I ran. One boy rushed to block me. I got past him. Another tried to knock the ball away. He was too late. I did not even understand how I ended up almost under the basket, and I threw. The ball hit the backboard. For 1 second, I thought it would bounce back out and everything would become even worse. But it did not. It dropped straight through the hoop. The gym went quiet. Not completely, just for a second. But I heard it. That short silence when people suddenly see you not the way they're used to seeing you. Then someone from our team shouted, "Nice!" A minute later, for the first time that whole lesson, they passed me the ball on purpose. Then again, and again. We did not win by a huge margin, and I did not suddenly become the star of the class, but something changed. After the class, when everyone was already drinking water and gathering their things, Danya walked up to me. I expected something like, "You just got lucky," but he said something else. "Listen, I was wrong." I did not answer, because I did not know what anyone was even supposed to say to that. He rubbed the back of his neck and muttered, "It's just, you're always so quiet. I thought you didn't care, and that you were, well, not that good." "I never asked," I said. He went silent, and for the first time in a long while, I felt that I was quiet not because I was ashamed, but simply because I no longer wanted to explain myself to people who had already decided who I was. After class, Marta caught up with me in the hallway. "You played really well," she said. "Thanks." She was quiet for a moment, then added, "You know, sometimes people do not choose the weakest one. They choose the one they know the least." I kept thinking about that all the way home. Maybe it hurt not only because of the game. Maybe it hurt because people had already decided who I was before I ever had a chance. No chance, no conversation, no attempt to find out who I really was. And that day, I understood one thing. Sometimes people really do not give you a chance, and then there is only one thing left to do. Take it yourself. Moral: people do not always underestimate you because you are weak. Sometimes they do it because they never even tried to truly see you.